So I started my career in research actually. I worked in an area called computational linguistics, which crossed over with technology, but my background was definitely humanities. After my PhD, I started working with academics to help them commercialise their intellectual property. And I started working quite closely with the computer science department at the university I was working with in London at the time. So when NDRC set up in Dublin, it was a really interesting opportunity for me to go much deeper into digital and digital media. So in terms of leaders that I would follow, I'd say it's not really what you'd think of as traditional leaders. It's more the colleagues and the people that I work with at NDRC. We're a really tight team of 14 people, and I am hugely inspired by the work that they do on a daily basis. I find that interaction is incredibly important, particularly because as a team we bring a real diversity of backgrounds. We've got people who've built and scaled their own companies, as well as people who come from, say, marketing and sales background, as well as people who come from an investment background. So working with that team every day is hugely interesting to me. In terms of any unique perspectives that I would bring to the conversation around women in digital, at NDRC we've been recently working towards launching a campaign for female startup founders, and that's been hugely interesting. I come from the place of not really seeing a difference between men and women in digital, so through the research I've been doing, I've uncovered the fact that women in startup teams actually really contribute to the success of those startup teams. In fact, there's been research done in the States that suggests that venture-backed companies where there's a woman founder achieve 12% higher annual revenues on a third less capital, which to me is really striking. And actually, I think that generally we just need to be promoting the fact that diversity in teams, in digital teams, is hugely important to their future success.